I like to keep my dog well fed, and our dog prefers normal food to dog food, so we like to give him a bit of beef now and again or something, just to give him a little treat, seeing as though he's such a good dog. Ah, oh yeah, you ought to have seen what my dog did this morning. Very good is our dog.
Me.
So basically, every Monday my granddad gets a newspaper from the shop at the corner. Well, not always the shop at the corner, but depending on how we are for time, sometimes he'll just get me to nip to the shop at the corner and get the paper. So the dog comes with me, and he sits outside the shop while I get the paper, waits for me to get the paper, which, bearing in mind, it's only up the road, but he sits and waits for me to get the paper, and then he walks back home again with me, which I think is pretty. I think it's pretty cool. Like, he knows when I'm going to the paper shop, because he has done it before, like not much. Like, I think he's only done it once before, but he knows when I go to the paper shop. And he must hear, like, he must know when my granddad says, oh, you know, can you go and get us the paper or something? Because he must know about it to be able to know that we're going. And then he comes to the gate, like when I'm going to the gate. And then he sort of knows that I'm, you know, like wanting to go and get the paper. So he knows to come with me, which I think is pretty, I think it's pretty solid in my opinion. How he knows to just like he's a clever dog, you know. Like he even has a special routine for like bedtime as well. Like he knows when it's bedtime, so he knows to go out for the loo, and then he knows he'll get a biscuit when he comes back in. But when he has to say night to everyone, does the dog? So like for example, he has to like, because my nan always opens the door to say night. When she comes up to me into my room, and the dog always has to come in and has to say night to me, and then he goes into the bathroom to say night to my nan because she's always at the loo, and then he goes into the bedroom, he gets sat on the bed, and he waits for me to come because he knows I come and just stroke him before he goes to sleep. And then I always get him to lay down and, you know, get him to, you know, stroke his belly, get him settled down for sleep, and then he knows, you know, to go to sleep, that sort of thing. And he'll know, and he'll do that same thing more or less at every single night. That same routine every night. Come in here, go into the bathroom, then get laid on his bed, and he'll know that exact routine every single time. And I just think it's pretty clever how he knows, like, certain things. Like, it's amazing what dogs know, innit, really. So anyway, I got the MC recorded for today. It was quite good actually. I did it in the garden because, like I say, I got suggested to do it somewhere other than just looking at the bedroom walls, because that's all people have seen for months on end. So I may do a few more garden ones. The weather's actually not that bad now. It was raining this morning, but it was actually, there was a bit of breeze, but wasn't that bad. It's been worse. And I just literally placed my laptop on a little like wooden outdoor table, sat on a wooden chair, and just basically MC'd about being in the garden and things I could see behind me. That was more or less what I did.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
It's not popping up for me. Can you do me a favour in a minute?
Yeah.
I need your help with my arena. Like,
Well, I may join in a
how
minute.
you do the shots out the front.
I can come and have a look soon. Alright. Bring this round.
I'm gonna look on your channel instead of looking at my subscriptions. What channel are you streaming on?
NTV Studios.
Oh, it's popping up now. Yeah.
See?
It's spelled montths wrong.
Did I?
Yep. Put two T's.
Oh, I'll have to change that. So yeah, bring this nice design round. It's looking quite nice actually. I'm very fond of it. I like it. I think it looks pretty nice. Oh, Sandra Smith posted in this as Driffield. I don't know why I only follow them like pages because it's obviously my town, but there's so much junk which gets put in them now. Like I don't even check them half the time. The only decent website is Driffield Stuff for Sale, where it's like people like in my town what basically like advertise things for sale, you know, such as like t-shirts, maybe like wardrobes, maybe like games consoles or a light, maybe like a cooker or something what they've got brand new and they've never used it. So but there's one thing I always regret doing, and basically when I used to be a DJ I had these massive speakers. They were actually pretty sick. Like you could connect your phone to them or you could connect them to a laptop. And and basically when I like gave up DJing or whatever, I sold the speakers because I thought I'm not going to need them anymore. But I wish I never sold them. There were 6 speakers. Like if they went a certain volume, then they'd start flashing. And they were actually like quite a decent size watt speaker as well. They were really good. It was like a pair of 2, obviously, and they were sick. Like in some ways now, like I wish I'd never got rid of them. But at the time, I kind of thought about like cash, what I needed, and the fact that I weren't going to be DJing anymore. But right now, with my MCing and that, them speakers have probably come in handy. The only thing is they go mega loud. So you've got to be like, like it's not just something I could blast out now, because I'd probably get like proper told off. Like they were mega loud in that sense, but they were mega loud to be able to have them flashing. So I could never really play them loud anyway to make them flash because they would complain it was too loud. But in my opinion, like I just like sound and music. Like it doesn't bother me. Like the only thing what bothers me if someone's blasting like shit music in a speaker. Like if someone put like, I don't know, like Adele or something, Hello, on full blast, it won't sound good. But if someone put like some proper banging tune on through a loud speaker, something where like a proper beat drops, that's like sick through a loudspeaker. But no one ever really does that much. Like I wish I still had my big speaker, but I might get some again at some point, definitely in the future. Definitely might consider getting some. Worth considering getting a speaker back again. Like a big one like that, like not anytime soon, but in the future, like maybe like next year or something. Like, well, I really want to save up to go to the Isles of Man again, because that's like sick. It's like one of my favourite places to go for a week. But the thing is it costs so much, and you've got to save up so much money to go there. like you basically got to pay like £1,000 for where we stay. Then you've got your boat fees and things like that, which I would really like to do it. But at the same time, it's nice to be able to buy like little things. Now I've started working, like for example, like when a new game comes out, it's nice to be able, you know, to say I've got the cash to buy it on the release date. But at the same time, like when you're doing that, you're not putting that money away to be able to save up for the holiday, and you've got to really like start saving now. Like like even if you save 20 quid a week from like now, you're only going to get to somewhere like nearly £1,000 when it comes to the time for going, and then you've got to like get together the other bits for going. So like it can be done, but it's like, but if you want to get like, I enjoy getting little things as well, like, you know, buying myself like a pair of earphones when I need them, or a headset, or a new game when it comes out. I enjoy doing things like that, or, you know, getting a PlayStation card to get an add-on to some games, what, you know, I've been maybe waiting for, or, you know, something like that. Or like I say, some stuff to help me with my MCing, but oh, okay, I thought I heard someone in the garden. That was weird. Alright, so we're going to see how this looks when we get the second one down. We're nearly done now. With this pattern all the way around. Then we can see what it looks like. Might look decent. Might help. There we go. That doesn't look... I like that actually, I really do like that. It just adds something a little more to the arena. Definitely. I mean, the front looks sick, but it was more just the side bits. It felt like they needed something more. Nice city. Oh, cheers, dude. It's actually, we've actually been working on this map like over 8 months. I'll go ahead and show you the full map. Yeah, we've been working on it for like 8 months. Not just me, I'm the only one here at the moment, but there's a lot of helpers. I've got a person called Ant and Steve. They're like, and Shadow. They basically like own the city with me, so like they're usually on quite a lot. It's just sometimes if they get a bit busy, they don't always get chance to make it onto the map and, you know, come and tribute some more ideas or whatever, but they're usually on here most days. So this is like the whole map so far. You've got the this bit where we are now, like this bit where I'm like bouncing in and out of. This is like the downtown area, so this is basically like where like all your skyscrapers are, your big buildings, you know. And then basically you've got a little highway which runs down there. That little green miniature line is a highway. Down here you've got the industrial area, so there's a lot of factories, sofa stores, there's a TV studio and a radio place, like a place where they record the radio station. You've got a football stadium here, which is like, you know, damn, you should copy it on another hard drive on your... Yeah, I might do that. So you've got the football stadium here. You've got a wrestling stadium here.
Oh, back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a wrestling stadium there. And then you've got like an arena here. So this arena is, hosts like everything. It's kind of like a big arena theatre. So you kind of like book like different shows which go here. So like different events go here for so long, then like the event will get taken down, and the new you know, like the new sort of like event will come like next, like could be something else. Then up here, well, you've got the main river, which is the St. Ashley's River, which just runs straight down. It is gonna carry on and connect up to what's going to be the ocean right at the top here. But then this bit here at the other side of the river, near this arena, is kind of like shopping area. So for example, like where my cursor is, there's a shopping centre there. There's kind of like some like row of shops, kind of like butchers and, you know, different things, chemists, like pharmacy. Is that what you were making the band on? Yeah, it was. And then we're here at the underneath the Eiffel Tower, and basically where everything. Yeah, that's where I said the sides needed something. Then where everything looks like really green, that's like a huge. Well, it's quite huge. It's a like housing area. I'll go and show you it. So I don't know if you're UK or America, but we like kind of base this on like all over. So it's kind of mainly got English stores, but it's got some like American skyscrapers among the map. So it's got like a lot of UK houses and shops. We drive on the UK side, but it has got some skyscrapers featured from other cities. So this is the housing area. This is Park Drive leading onto Oak Avenue. So it's like a street full of different houses, which we've all been creating. The ones which have a white stair, like kind of like boarding around the roof, they're mainly the ones I've done. Then you see the ones which have like just a wooden roof, they're mainly ones what other people have done. So you can kind of like see that if they have a white boarding, then basically it's where I've built them. And I just typed into Google Images UK house, and I just like looked at houses from like your general, the close, your general sort of UK housing estate is basically where I looked just for house inspiration. The first two were built off the top of my head, but the ones like after that were basically used by looking at pictures or Google Maps. I never watch like how to build a house in Minecraft. I never look at like how to build a skyscraper in Minecraft. I always like go on to like looking at the real skyscraper or like real buildings.
Oh, crap. I dropped minstrels.
Fair dues. So yeah, so we've got like quite a few houses. You know, ranging different ones. Building supplies van outside. There's quite a few different ones inside of this map. Some a bit bigger than others. You know, they all sort of vary. This one's still under construction. A row of like, I guess you could call them modern-ish apartments, just cheap rooms to rent. There's like a play park, you know, a little football pitch, and you know, some playground equipment. Oh, that sort of thing. Some more lighthouses down here. There you go. You did a good job indeed. Thank you. Some more houses just around here. This is Oak Avenue. The street we're on now is Oak Avenue. Then this is Oak End. This is basically like a street which is just going to go to a dead end, which I'll go down in a minute. So you get some more houses down here. Then you get the Spa shop. So like if you are from the UK, like you said, you might know what this is. They're like little local shops in the UK, and it also comes with a bakery called Bake. Some public toilets. Then Oak End is like here. The only thing is I need to complete the grass here. I think I did like the driveway and everything. And there's a bit of grass still to do here. A biggish sort of mansion here. I wouldn't say a mansion, but just a big, more like a big manor house. And then it's going to just come round here. And then it's going to dead end into like a little parking area or something. You get the point. You've got basically got the Chambers Hotel. So this is like a hotel, just overlooking the river. So it's like this is kind of like a central river. A lot of like boats pass down it, like delivery boats and things. I can't believe you and your friends did all this. Yeah, we've been spending a while on it. I started it by myself with like me and one other person, and then like as like time changed, things like got different. Actually I may as well show you something up here, because we're just going to get further and further away from it. And you know, I want to get it in. So we've got like a biggish suspension bridge here crossing the river. Just got to let it load in. But that's it.
I'm tired.
That's pretty, you know, nice. I'll set it to night. And there's actually a flashing redstone light up there for when like planes are flying over, so they can see like where the bridge is at night. So the bridge crosses into the other side. There is other bridges as well, but that's the best one, I believe. I'll show you some more stuff. I'm down to like tour you on a lot of the things. Got a kebab shop with like maybe like an apartment above it. It's called King Kebabs, K Kebabs, King Kebab, and it's just where you get your kebabs, your chips, your burgers, that sort of thing. We've got a Tesco with a Tesco fuel. So in this Tesco there will be a Tesco mobile, Costa Coffee, a pharmacy, and obviously you get the gas station, which I still need to do a bit of work to this Tesco yet. And you also get the little miniature store where you pay for your fuel, and you get your tobacco stuff behind, and you've got your little fridges at the back there, which is you know, pretty cool. Then you get the actual Tesco store itself, which is like your actual supermarket where you actually do the main shopping. This is going to be the car park space, so that's pretty cool. We've got a museum, so this is like, it's going to be a museum about history of the city, like what the city would be like years ago, like back in the sort of like 18th century, sometimes in the night, some things in like 1940, that sort of thing. We've got a police station, one of two. I prefer this one to the first police station we built. It's not too big inside, but it was a really nice design. Can you show me what you've been working on recently? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to a lot of things. what we've been doing. So you've got the East Noble buses with S&A tours. This is a big depot where all the buses for the city all park up at night when they're not in use anymore, when they've finished driving around and picking people up for the day. You get the bus station, which is just outside of the little like walk-through shopping mall, shopping centre. You know, you can get the bus here, and then you can go and do your shopping, or you can basically get like the bus after here, after doing your shopping. There's a shutdown place, so the shop's not in business. We've got a fly travel agents. This is like, you know, helping you book, you know, like your flights to, like, you know, going on holiday, kind of like a travel agent. We've got a Gussie, which I don't know what that is. Someone else did that. An O2 phone shop. We've got a HMV. We've got a Coach, like designer clothing store. We have a McDonald's, and then we have an EE, which is pretty nice. We have a Sandstone Bay Inn, which is like a pub where you can get, like, you know, food and a pint, maybe like a family meal deal. So there's the centre again. So Sandstone Centre open 7 days a week. Job Centre Plus, so this is like if you're struggling for a job, you go here and they'll help you out. I'll invite you in a minute, Electronic Monkey. Don't worry, I did get your comment. We've got an SO garage. Yeah, if you invite him. Yeah, we've got an SO garage. Again, just a fuel garage with a little shop, local deals. So that's pretty nice. We've got a JD Sports. We've got a housing estate, H Housing Estate Agents, a KFC. We've got a Top, which is like a second-hand clothing store. We've got a shoe shop. We've got a bar, which is just like a little miniature like place for testing all different kinds of ciders and beers. We've got Paul's tattoo crib, so this is where you get like tattoos done. Then we've got a bake, which is joined with Spa, which is pretty nice. We've got the London Eye, but it's been changed to the LAI for like my city, Los Angeles, which is pretty cool in my opinion. We've got a ice cream parlour on the sort of like riverside, so you can get your ice cream, and then you can go and eat your ice cream in here, look at the river go by. You can see the wheel as well. That's a nice view of it. The wheel also lights up at night. Yeah.
I'm starting on my stadium now.
Oh yeah, I'll come and help you a bit later. Alright, so yeah, you get that. What else is there? There's quite a few things. Got a block of flats, 2 blocks of flats. We need to do another 2 at this side. We've got an indoor skate park under the bridge. So this is like, so this is where you like pay for your skating. And then this is it. You've got your like grinding and, you know, going up your ramps. Pretty nice, in my personal opinion.
Do you know the Emirates Stadium that I'm building? So I just carry on that and make that the place we're doing?
It's up to you. I'm on with Camo and Stampy Alfie. So yeah, I'll show you some stuff down here as well. We've got a candy shop which is coming soon, so it's not opened yet. We've got a cost cutter, which is like another local shop for like bread and milk. We've got a toy sink, which is like a toy store, kind of like a toy master. We've got nothing here. We've got nothing here at the minute. Part of the pub, I think. We've got Bridge Cafe, which hasn't been done yet. It's like a little cafe underneath the bridge, which is pretty nice. Then we've basically got this train line, which is going to be like a train like cafe. So like the train's not in use anymore, but they've transformed it into like a cafe bar near the river. And then there's also going to be like a Bridge Pizzas store, like a pizza store at this side, which is pretty nice. This is also the second bridge as well, with the Rio 2016 on it. It's pretty nice.
We're gonna have to take that down, aren't we? It's finished.
Yeah, we might do. So let's go and see. I can more or less almost show you what I'm like working on at the minute nearly. So we've got an REC, which is a record shop for like buying records and CDs. We've got a fish shop, which is actually called Oh My Cod Fish Restaurant Takeaway, which I thought the name was pretty good. I really like the name for that. Not going to go into what that is. It's getting knocked down and changed. We've got an SBSC, which is a truck dealership. They're actually like pretty big in like loads of people's worlds, like not just mine, some of my friends' worlds, and it's like a big like trucking company. But I'll explain to you in a minute more about them and what like this like thing in other people's worlds are a bit later on, if you're interested in knowing. We've got a Boots, we've got a Subway on the corner. We have an Opticians, meant to be a Specsavers. We've got an Age UK, a beer. We've got an e-vape, which is an e-cigarette shop. All e-smoke liquid half price. All new Blue Haze vaping store. Look cool with the rainbow e-smoking store.
Why are you playing like Pro Gamer 14 videos?
We've got Coral, which is a betting shop. And then we've got Mr. Wongi Woos, which is a Chinese takeaway. He's quite big in the world. I must leave as I am going to be. Oh, it's fine, dude. But if you want to join again, I can show you some more things. I'll be working on some stuff. You know. Wait, you're going to bed at 10 to 6?
Must be a time difference, Ash.
Okay. I'm gonna end the stream anyway.